What happens when the wife who was once untouchable becomes the target? When the women who walked away suddenly rise higher, and the man who once ruled it all is left pointing fingers? Season 20 of Sister Wives doesn't just bring a release date. It brings betrayal, new love, and a forward reaction that fans say will go down in reality TV history. For over a decade, Sister Wives has been more than a show. It's been a window into the unraveling of a family, an experiment in love, and a cautionary tale about power and control. And now, with 3 wives gone and only Robyn by his side, Kody Brown is facing a storm no one thought possible, turning on Robyn herself. But that's just the beginning, because as one wife finds new love and another delivers 4 devastating words, fans are left asking, is this the final chapter for Kody Brown? Stay with us, because what you're about to hear is not just TV drama. It's betrayal, heartbreak, and a story of women reclaiming their power.
About where it was at and that it wasn't
Part
just
1.
Kody and I.
Between Kody and I.
And you guys don't talk though. You guys don't communicate. You guys don't communicate very well at all though. So I don't really see how that could be even legitimate. Because you're saying the only relationship that was going okay was mine and Kody's, and that's
I never
not
said
true.
that.
You did say
What
that. You
happens
said
when
in
the one
Vegas,
person you thought was untouchable suddenly becomes expendable? In Season 20 of Sister Wives, fans are asking one question. Did Kody Brown finally throw Robyn under the bus? Stick with us, because what you're about to hear might completely change how you see their marriage. Forever. For over a decade, Sister Wives has captivated America. We've watched Kody Brown build his plural family, and slowly, we've seen it fall apart. 3 wives gone, 1 wife left, and now, even Robyn's position may not be as secure as it once seemed. In Season 20, the cracks are no longer hidden. The editing, the interviews, the subtle digs, it all points to something no one thought possible. Kody shifting blame. Kody distancing himself. Kody putting Robyn in the hot seat. But why now? Why would the man who once called her his soulmate suddenly start painting her as part of the problem? To understand Season 20, we need to rewind. For years, fans accused Kody of favoring Robyn. She was the youngest, the newest, the legal wife, the one he always seemed to protect. But protection comes with resentment. The other wives blamed Robyn for breaking the family apart, and for a long time, Kody defended her. But in the latest season, a strange reversal begins. Suddenly, Kody hints that Robyn pushed for things he didn't want, that her expectations weighed him down, that she isolated him further from the others. Was this damage control, or was it the truth finally slipping out? Listen closely to his Season 20 confessionals. Kody repeatedly uses phrases like Robyn wanted this, or Robyn was upset about that. Subtle words, but for longtime viewers, they scream of deflection. Is Kody tired of being the villain and ready to share the blame? And then came the family sit-downs. Viewers saw Robyn breaking down, saying she never wanted this. Tears streaming, voice shaking. But Kody? Instead of comforting her, he almost looked frustrated, detached. What happened to the united front? Is this the first sign that Kody's loyalty to Robyn is crumbling? The fan forums exploded. Reddit threads titled Robyn's Not So Innocent Anymore racked up thousands of comments. TikTok clips dissected every look, every sigh, every awkward silence. And slowly, a narrative formed. Kody might be setting Robyn up as his next scapegoat. But the million-dollar question remained. Why? What does Kody gain by turning on Robyn now, after defending her for so long? And here's where the twist hits. In a shocking Season 20 preview, Kody suggests that he felt pressured into certain decisions. Decisions fans always thought were his alone. Suddenly, the narrative shifts. Robyn, once the favorite, becomes the supposed instigator. The woman who wanted more than the family could give. The woman whose expectations, Kody implies, helped push everyone else away. Is this Kody rewriting history, or a rare moment of honesty? Experts on family dynamics call this scapegoating behavior, where one person absorbs the blame so another can save face. And viewers aren't buying it. The backlash is fierce. Comments flood in. Kody made these choices, not Robyn, and stop blaming her now that it's convenient. Even Robyn's most vocal critics admit, this feels different. It's no longer about favoritism. It's about survival. Season 20 paints a picture of a man backed into a corner, desperate to salvage his reputation. And in doing so, he risks burning the last bridge he has left. Imagine it, the man who sacrificed 3 marriages for one woman, now turning his frustration on her. The ultimate irony. And the fans, they're not quiet. They've turned the cameras around, saying, "We see you, Kody. We know what you're doing." It's tragic in a way, because for all the drama, for all the chaos, Sister Wives was always about a dream of family, and now that dream is ashes. What's left is finger-pointing, blame, and the haunting question, who's really at fault? And here's the part that will keep fans awake at night. If Robyn walks, does Kody have anyone left? Season 20 isn't just another chapter. It's a turning point. A season where the last alliance begins to crack, where fans question everything they thought they knew, and where Kody Brown, for the first time, might find himself completely alone. So what do you think? Is Kody truly throwing Robyn under the bus to save his own image? Or is this the hidden truth finally spilling out after years of silence? If you're just as stunned as we are, hit that like button. Share this with a fellow Sister Wives fan. Part 2. What if the family that America has obsessed over for more than a decade is about to face its biggest shakeup yet? Season 20 of Sister Wives now has an official release date, and fans are already buzzing, not just because of the drama, but because of shocking developments no one expected. One wife is stepping out with a new man. Another delivers a 4-word reaction that stopped fans in their tracks. And Kody? He might not see what's coming next. For years, we've seen the Brown family unravel. Christine's exit, Janelle's rebellion, Meri's heartbreak. And through it all, Kody clung to his marriage with Robyn. But Season 20 promises a storyline so explosive, even longtime viewers are stunned. So grab your popcorn, because this is not just another season. This is the season that could redefine the entire future of Sister Wives. And wait until you hear who's stepping into the spotlight with a brand new romance. Let's start with the release date. TLC has officially confirmed when cameras will roll out Season 20. The moment the news dropped, fan groups exploded. But the date was only part of the story. The bigger shock? What those cameras have captured. One wife, long overlooked and underestimated, is now stepping out with someone new. A man who treats her differently. A man who fans say has already given her more love than Kody did in decades. Who is this mystery man? And what does it mean for Kody's legacy? Meanwhile, another wife, known for keeping her words measured, delivered a reaction that fans can't stop replaying. 4 words, that's it. 4 words that captured years of frustration, heartbreak, and maybe even freedom. What were those words? And why did they land like a thunderclap in the Sister Wives universe? Stick with us, because when we reveal them, you'll understand why fans are calling this the most iconic moment in the show's history. As the season unfolds, the drama is no longer just about polygamy. It's about escape, rebirth, and women reclaiming their power. Christine found her happily ever after. Janelle is thriving independently. Meri is finally drawing lines. And Robyn is left to face what she always said she feared, being the last wife standing. And Kody? He looks less like the patriarch and more like a man watching his kingdom fall apart, piece by piece. Which brings us to the twist, because one wife's new man isn't just about love, it's about revenge. And here it is, the reveal fans have been waiting for. Christine's new romance is front and center. TLC is ready to air it. Fans are ready to celebrate it. And Kody? He can't hide his discomfort. For years, Christine said she wanted more. Now she has it. A new man, a new life, a love story that makes Kody look like a footnote. And the internet agrees. Christine's glow-up is the ultimate revenge. But what about that forward reaction? The moment that sent shockwaves through season 20 teasers? Meri looked straight into the camera and said, "I don't need him." Just 4 words, but they carried the weight of decades. Fans gasped. Some cried. Others cheered. It was the line that signaled a complete break from Kody Brown's control. And just like that, the season 20 narrative flipped. Kody's not the center anymore. The wives, their independence, their freedom, their futures, are the story. And fans couldn't be more invested. But here's the real twist. Is TLC setting up Kody for a redemption arc, or his final downfall? Some fans argue Kody is finally being exposed for who he really is. Others say the editing is shifting to humanize him before the end. But whatever TLC's plan, the backlash is undeniable. Comment sections are flooded with viewers calling season 20 the wives' victory lap. Think about it. A show that started with one man's dream of a plural family is ending with women finding their voices, their strength, their freedom, and the fans, they're here for it. Which leaves one final question. When this season ends, will Kody Brown have anyone left standing beside him? Sister Wives Season 20 has its release date. It has its scandals. It has its tears and triumphs. But most of all, it has a message that fans will never forget. You don't need him. So what do you think? Will Christine's new romance steal the season? Did Meri's 4 words say what we've all been thinking? And is Kody finally facing the end of his own story? If you loved this breakdown, smash that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and because when season 20 drops, we'll be here covering every twist, every terror, and every jaw-dropping reveal. And trust me, you won't want to miss it. Let's deep dive in full details. Part 3. For years, fans accused Kody of favoritism. Robyn was his legal wife, his so-called soulmate. The others, Meri, Janelle, Christine, often claimed she was the wedge that fractured the family, and Kody defended her always, until now. In Season 20 confessionals, something shifts. Kody's words grow colder. He starts deflecting, phrases like "Robyn wanted this," or "Robyn was upset about that." Subtle, but unmistakable. Suddenly, the blame that once landed on him begins pointing at her. Is this Kody's attempt to save face, or has the truth about Robyn finally come to light? Meanwhile, Christine, once dismissed as the third wife, has found new love with fiancé David Woolley. Their romance has electrified the fan base. Social media calls it the ultimate revenge story. Christine walking away from Kody and stepping into a relationship that's full of laughter, respect, and joy. Fans say it's not just love, it's validation. Proof that life after Kody doesn't just exist, it thrives. But if Christine is the phoenix rising, what does that make Kody? And how does Robyn handle being the only wife left to face the fallout? And then, the moment that silenced everything, Meri, the first wife, the one who endured decades of neglect and emotional abandonment, looked straight at the cameras, and with icy clarity she said, "I don't need him." 4 words, simple, devastating, final. Fans erupted. Reddit threads blew up. Facebook groups lit on fire. TikTok replayed the line millions of times. It wasn't just a soundbite. It was a declaration of independence. Was this the final nail in the coffin for Kody Brown's patriarchal dream? And here's where the puzzle pieces lock together. Season 20 isn't just about a release date. It's about rewriting the story. Kody once had 4 wives. Now 3 have walked away. Christine found new love. Janelle found independence. Meri found her voice. And Robyn? Robyn is being left to carry the weight of Kody's downfall, even as he tries to shift blame onto her. This is more than reality TV. It's a study in power, gender, and survival. Kody's scapegoating of Robyn mirrors classic patterns seen in failing patriarchal systems, where blame shifts to protect the ego of the leader, but fans aren't buying it. Comment sections are filled with one refrain: Kody did this to himself. Reddit: Robyn's not the villain anymore, Kody is. Facebook groups: Christine is living proof you can walk away and win. YouTube comments: Meri's words are what every woman in a toxic relationship needs to hear. Through slow-motion breakdowns of past episodes, we see the trajectory, from Robyn's arrival in 2010 to Christine leaving in 2021, to the bombshell Season 20 teasers. The story is no longer about polygamy. It's about freedom, resilience, and what happens when women reclaim their power. And here's the ultimate twist. By turning on Robyn, Kody may have destroyed the last alliance he had. Season 20 is not just another chapter. It is the reckoning. The wives have spoken, the fans have spoken, and the dream of sister wives has collapsed under its own weight. So what do you think? Is Kody scapegoating Robyn to escape the blame? Will Christine's new romance become the heart of the season? And was Meri's 4-word declaration the final curtain call for Kody Brown? If you've ever felt the power of walking away from something that no longer serves you, hit that like button. Share this with a friend who's followed this journey from the beginning. And don't forget to subscribe, because we'll be covering every twist, every reveal, and every shockwave Season 20 delivers.